The story begins. Right at the start, we see the protagonist. His face shows such a blank reaction, you can't tell what he's thinking. But then he mutters, "I've transmigrated." Just like one of those plagiarist authors from web novels. After 9 years of relentless effort, I've finally completed my studies. And then, he fires up, filled with sudden energy and hope. But only at that moment did I accidentally discover. He looks up. And what does he see? A cultivator flying on a sword, cutting through the sky like a scene from a fantasy epic. Yiping stares blankly, his mouth hangs open. He blinks. Then screams, "Wah! What's going on? Don't tell me this world is actually about cultivation? Maybe the world-building information got entered incorrectly. No worries. Just start over from scratch, you've got this." And then, he crumbles. He drops to his knees and begins crying his soul out. "Woo-woo, do you have any idea what I went through these past 9 years? Wah! Stop messing with me like this. I don't want to study anymore. Who would even study when they could cultivate immortality?" Sob, sob. But suddenly, his eyes sparkle again. Wait a minute. Transmigration? Cultivation? Isn't this exactly how a beginner fantasy novel starts? So, my talent must be terrifyingly strong. A few days later, Spirit Examination Assembly. Yiping puts his hand on the stone tablet. He waits for the result. Result 0. No spiritual roots. And again, he cries harder than ever. Damn it! I want to go back to Earth. This transmigration is nothing like those damn novels. He crawls into a dark corner and sobs. I just want to go home, woohoo. I thought I was the protagonist. But then, a master notices him. The master walks over, gazing with calm eyes, and asks, "Young friend, do you wish to cultivate immortality?" Yiping looks up in total disbelief, shock silent. Scene shift, Qinyan Dao Sect. We see a man. Sect leader, Taoist Taiwa. He turns to his disciple and says, "Chan Yu, your master has a mission for you." But suddenly he breaks into sobs. "Good disciple. You must help your master. It's a big event." The disciple looks like someone we've seen before in another manhwa. If you remember him, comment below winky face. His name is Senior Brother Su Changyu. He replies flatly. What major events could possibly happen to a small, insignificant sect like ours? The master answers panicked. Not long ago, the higher-ups issued a new decree. All inferior sects like ours will be banned. Unless we gather 8 stable disciples within a year and get promoted to a 3rd-grade sect. Su Changyu raises an eyebrow. Then we just have to find one more person. Master throws his hands up. It's not that easy. I just went to the Spirit Examination Assembly yesterday. All the sects were fighting like wolves to grab disciples. The prices were outrageous. Su Changyu sighs. Why don't we just talk longer instead? You pay 2 taels of silver a month and still want to recruit disciples? Treating me like a beggar, Master nods grimly. They even shamelessly used honey traps. Cut to flashback. A beautiful girl whispers sweetly to a guy. Junior brother, let's cultivate together. Back to Master. But in the end, I still managed to pick one up. Cut to Yiping crying with joy. Whoa! Immortal Master, are you really willing to take me? Master turns to Su Changyu and says, he's a complete newbie with no spiritual roots. But the person's not bad. And more importantly, Yiping bows, full of passion. I'm willing to work without pay. Money is an external object. As long as you teach me how to cultivate immortality, I'll do anything. Don't think about what the sect can give you, think what you can give to the sect. Master moved and confused. Chan Yu, where can I find a disciple as foolish? No, as good as this one. But I'm worried, once he sees how weak our sect is, and realizes he can't learn anything, he'll probably run away. He leans in. But your master has a brilliant plan. Simply put, it's to flaunt one's superiority. Have your fellow disciples take turns teaching him fake, incomprehensible techniques. Stall for time. Once the sect survives the year, let him choose whether to stay or go. Su Changyu chuckles. Why take something like this so seriously? Isn't this just faking it? Master, do you know the nickname my fellow disciples gave me in private? Master. What? Su Changyu, serious face. Trash disciple. He stands, and suddenly his aura explodes. The master is stunned. Su Changyu boldly declares. When it comes to showing off, in all of Qingzhou, I dare say I'm second to none. No one else would dare claim to be first. You came to the right person. This is my specialty. Ha! Master thinks. Is this something to be proud of? Master. No matter what, Changyu, if you can hold him off for a year. But Su Changyu cuts him off. Just 1 year? That's too shallow a goal. To handle a pure loser like him, I only need to make a small move. From now on, let him admire only the green clouds, not the immortals. Let him be a person of the green clouds in his next life. He bursts into wild laughter. Ha ha! Master claps excitedly. Oh! Is it starting? Not bad, not bad. The king of the Green Mountains lives up to his name. Su Changyu makes a vow. If I can't finish this mission, I'll eat this sword raw. Swallow it with sauce. I'm putting my words here. If there's nothing else, this disciple takes his leave. I'll wait for him tonight on the back mountain. Master. Okay, I'll escort you by sword. But Su Changyu waves his hand. No need. Even 3 days can make people look at me differently. The me of today is no longer the little disciple who needed Master's guidance. He raises his hand. Master gasps. Huh! This gesture. Don't tell me. Su Changyu activates a move and speaks coldly. This prosperity is as you wished. Master shudders. What the hell is this sword technique? How is this possible? He hasn't even mastered a single sword set in 10 years. Suddenly, the room falls silent. Master's face drops. He whispers, You're not going to. Su Changyu laughs. Ha! I couldn't help it. I showed off a bit. I don't know any sword techniques. Still need you to send me off. Master sighs deeply. You really are a piece of work. I hope our new junior disciple doesn't lose his mind because of you. At night, summit of the back mountain. Under the full moon, a figure sits silently. It's Su Changyu. He's shivering in the cold, waiting. He sneezes. This location. I chose it to create atmosphere. Suddenly, he senses something. Someone is coming. He quickly stands up and gets ready. And then, panting and exhausted, Yiping climbs his way up the mountain. He gasps. The mountain is so high. Immortals really aren't ordinary. But as he looks up, his eyes go wide. The back view of a figure appears. Long hair, flowing robes, gazing at the glowing full moon. The scene is majestic, mysterious. A weapon rests nearby. This is the image of a true immortal cultivator. Yiping stands there in awe. Then, Su Changyu slowly turns his head and glares sharply at Yiping. Yiping was still staring at Su Changyu, completely mesmerized. And then, a strange aura began to radiate from Su Changyu. Suddenly, he unsheathed his sword. Crack! Boom! Thunder and lightning erupted from the blade. Seeing Su Changyu's sword, Yiping's eyes went wide with shock. He thought to himself, Sword? A sword immortal? Something's not quite right. A sect that accepts someone like me, who has no spiritual energy at all, should be a very weak, poor sect, right? Then why is there such an elegant and powerful disciple here? Could it be? His eyes lit up in amazement. This sect may look small and unimpressive, but in reality, it's a hidden sect of immense power. Everyone here is secretly a powerhouse. Even a random person could probably rank at the top. He recalled something. Just like earlier today, when I first entered the sect with my master. That overwhelming sense of dilapidation, Back then, I didn't notice it. But thinking now, it was too deliberate. A sect for cultivating immortals. How could it be so run down? And yet, despite the broken structures, every single corner was spotless. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Everything here screams of hidden mystery. But if they're hiding their power on purpose, staying low profile to avoid attention, then everything makes perfect sense. His eyes sparkled as he looked at Su Changyu. He shouted out passionately. There are 3 million sword immortals in the heavens. They must all lower their heads before me. And senior brother carries an aura of unmatched elegance. Su Changyu was a little surprised. He turned to look at Yi Ping and repeated the line proudly. There are 3 million sword immortals in the heavens. They must all lower their heads before me. Then he smirked. You're quite an interesting kid. In his heart, he thought. Very good. Flashy enough. From now on, you're mine. I didn't expect to meet someone and get such a cool-sounding quote for free. He then showed off his power. He raised his hand and declared. Since my new junior brother praises me so highly, it would be rude not to return the favor. I didn't prepare anything, but let me bestow upon you a stroke of fortune. And then, he waved his sword, sending a powerful energy wave straight toward Yi Ping. As the force hit him, Yi Ping froze in awe. Then Su Changyu spoke calmly. I am the first senior brother of the Qingyun Dao sect. What you just felt is a secret technique of creation. It can greatly enhance your cultivation talent. Yi Ping's jaw dropped. He was even more excited now. He thought, just a breeze can improve one's talent in cultivation? What kind of ordinary sect could possibly have that? He immediately knelt and said gratefully, Thank you for your great kindness, senior brother. I, Yi Ping, have nothing with which to repay you. But at that moment, Su Changyu's arm started trembling from using too much strength. He thought to himself, Ugh. Use too much strength. My arms feel stretched out. Still, he looked calm on the outside and said, Little things. But in his mind, he chuckled. Secret technique? What secret technique? That was just an ordinary breeze, plain and simple. He casually sat on a rock and looked at Yi Ping. Junior brother, before I teach you the sword path, let me ask you one question. The moment Yi Ping heard that a question was coming, he got super excited again. He thought, just like in those novels. Before the master teaches a secret technique, they always ask one question. That's right. Su Changyu asked. In your opinion, what is the ultimate form of the sword? In his heart, he was grinning. Hee hee, only someone like me, the king of cool, could ask something this flashy. Go on, answer whatever you like. You'll be wrong no matter what, then I'll show how deep my understanding is. I'm number 1 at acting cool. Hearing the question, Yi Ping froze. He entered deep thought. The ultimate form, even the way he asked sounds so profound. A hidden master. Definitely a hidden master. It sounds simple, but it's surely filled with deeper meaning. If it were someone else, they might say something shallow like kill a man in 10 steps, walk 1,000 miles without pause. But that's too ordinary. What should I say? Seeing how seriously he was thinking, Su Changyu panicked a little. Bro! I just asked casually. You don't need to think that hard. But Yi Ping was still lost in thought. No matter what. I must be cautious, extremely cautious. An entire hour passed. Now Su Changyu was getting cold and nervous. Bro, it's been an hour. Are you done yet? I'm about to freeze on this mountain. Finally, he asked. All right. What's your answer? Yi Ping, nervous but determined, said. Senior brother. I believe the sword's ultimate form is a single blade of grass that can slay down the sun, moon, and stars. Hearing that, Su Changyu was completely stunned. He went silent. In his heart, he shouted, A blade of grass that can slay the sun, moon, and stars. Damn! I, Su Changyu, have practiced the sword for 20 years. The strongest move I've seen could maybe slice through a mountain. But a grass blade cutting down celestial bodies? Now that's next level flashy. Yi Ping, seeing his stunned expression, got scared. Was that too over the top? I hope senior brother won't blame me. But Su Changyu was impressed. This kid's incredible. He keeps spitting out golden lines. A man after my own heart. This one's mine now. Then Su Changyu said with a calm face. Indeed, it was far too over the top. Cultivation is about steady progress. Junior brother, you're aiming too high. Yi Ping bowed respectfully. I knew it. I admit my mistake, senior brother. Then, Su Changyu unsheathed his sword again, his tone turning cool and serious. How about this instead? With a swing of his sword, he carved a dangerous-looking sword mark on the ground. As he walked away, he said to Yi Ping, I'll leave you with this sword mark. It may look simple, but it holds the strongest sword intent in the world. How much you comprehend depends on your own talent. I'll return in 7 days. Yi Ping was overwhelmed with joy. He thought, the strongest sword intent. He's definitely a hidden expert. It's confirmed. I really did join a hidden elite sect by accident. Meanwhile, as Su Changyu walked down the mountain steps, he was grinning. Quickly! I need to find the second junior brother and act cool in front of him too. Just then, a girl's voice called out. Senior brother! What do you think about our new junior brother's talent? Su Changyu was surprised when he saw junior sister peeking again. He said sharply, Junior sister! You're peeking again! Junior sister just giggled and said playfully, Hee, I'm just curious. Su Changyu looked at her and thought, perfect timing! You'll be my test subject now. Then he changed the topic and said seriously, Junior sister, let's not talk about that right now. Junior sister blinked, slightly confused. Then Su Changyu said, I have a question for you. Do you know just how powerful the pinnacle of the sword path truly is? Hearing the question, Junior sister looked puzzled. She thought, sword path? What's that got to do with me? And why is he suddenly so serious? Su Changyu raised a finger and declared, Let me tell you. The pinnacle of the sword path, with just a single blade of grass. One can cut down the sun, moon, and stars. Junior sister's eyes widened. She stared at him in awe. Wow, so cool! She gasped. Senior brother, did your showing off skills level up again? Su Changyu smirked like a man who just walked out of a painting. He said proudly, Yup. Cool, isn't it? But Junior sister suddenly snapped. Now answer my question. Su Changyu looked stunned. Your question? She reminded him. How long will it take our junior brother to comprehend sword intent? Su Changyu casually picked his nose and replied, How could he possibly comprehend sword intent when even I haven't comprehended it yet? Junior sister frowned. I meant the basic sword intent. But Su Changyu waved his hand dramatically. No way. Junior sister's face fell. Are you kidding me? Scene cut. 2 hours later, top of the cliff behind the mountain, Yi Ping stood before the sword mark left behind by Su Changyu, staring at it with serious eyes. He tried to understand it. But no matter how long he stared, no matter how I look at it, it's just a normal crack. Where the hell is this so-called supreme sword intent? He paused, jaw twitching. Don't tell me. I got tricked again. Then he shook his head fiercely. Yi Ping! What nonsense are you thinking again? Everything that happened before already proved he's an expert. It must be me. I haven't worked hard enough. He clenched his fists. Yes. That has to be it. Come on, Yi Ping! Keep going! A sharp glint appeared in his eyes. Suddenly, a mysterious figure appeared in Yi Ping's mind. That figure held a long sword, and slowly began demonstrating sword techniques. Each strike, fierce and deadly, like the chimes of a golden bell ringing beside his ears. 4 sword styles. 12 sword moves. They grew clearer and clearer. It felt as though Yi Ping was personally drawing the sword and practicing the moves. Not once, but again, and again. Faster, and faster. 12 moves. 15 moves. 20 moves. A flood of insights, scarier than divine enlightenment, crashed into his brain. Yiping stood frozen, his mind spinning. What's going on? He thought. It must be Senior Brother. I never imagined even a gentle breeze from him could boost my talent so much. He trembled. This isn't just a peerless expert, this is something beyond. Years of misfortune behind him. His luck had finally turned. Tears welled up in Yiping's eyes. I even doubted my senior brother earlier. That was so wrong of me. He wiped his eyes. Calm down, Yiping. Stay calm. This is only the beginning. This sword mark will help me comprehend even more techniques. Let's keep going. Scene jump. 7 days later, Su Changyu's residence. Inside the residence, a small chest gleamed in the corner. Su Changyu's show-off treasure box. Su Changyu opened the box with reverence. He pulled out a hairpin and stuck it into his hair. Then changed into his favorite robe and admired himself in the mirror. With a satisfied nod, he declared, Nice weather today. Time to act all cool and show off. He stepped out like a hero from a dream. Let's go. Junior brother, I'm coming.